DeSantis says he will not greenlight Trump extradition on porn hush money charge by liberal DA. Orlando, Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis took a swipe at Donald Trump's sordid legal troubles Monday, but signaled he would intervene on the former president's behalf if a Manhattan prosecutor tries to extradite Mr. Trump to New York. Mr. DeSantis, considered Mr. Trump's leading opponent in the battle for the 2024 GOP presidential nomination, was slammed by some Republicans earlier on Monday after telling reporters he would not get involved in any case brought against Mr. Trump. Critics interpreted the remark to mean that the Florida governor would stand by and allow Mr. Trump's arrest on charges that he paid hush money to a porn star, allegations that nearly every Republican, including Mr. DeSantis, believes are politically motivated. Pure weakness, Donald Trump Jr. tweeted. Now we know why he was silent all weekend. He's totally owned by Karl Rove, Paul Ryan, his billionaire donors. 100 controlled opposition. The governor's team pushed back, saying Mr. DeSantis has no intention of granting any requests from Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg to extradite the former president from his home in Palm Beach, Florida, to New York City to face trial. If an extradition request from Manhattan crosses the governor's desk, according to a DeSantis aide, he would not fulfill it. Mr. Bragg is widely expected to file criminal charges accusing the former president of illegally paying adult performer Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential contest to quash her claims of an affair with the billionaire. Mr. DeSantis denounced Mr. Bragg's pursuit of Mr. Trump during a press conference in Panama City, calling it fundamentally wrong. He also told reporters his office is not involved in this, we won't be involved in this, adding, I've got real issues I've got to deal with in Florida. Mr. DeSantis said Mr. Bragg, a Democrat elected with the help of liberal mega donor George Soros, has used his office to lower penalties for serious crimes, while choosing to go back many years to try to use something about porn star hush money payments. Mr. DeSantis did not speak Mr. Trump's name during the press conference, but said Mr. Bragg's case against him is an example of pursuing a political agenda and weaponizing the office. During the press conference, Mr. DeSantis distanced himself from the unsavory nature of the charge that Mr. Trump paid $130,000 to silence Ms. Daniels ahead of the 2016 election. I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair, Mr. DeSantis said, prompting laughter from the audience. I can't speak to that. The governor's comments prompted an angry response from Mr. Trump, who has increasingly treated Mr. DeSantis as the biggest obstacle to Mr. Trump's quest to become the 2024 Republican presidential nominee. Mr. Trump has tagged the Florida governor with derogatory nicknames and targeted him with his typical blunt-spoken criticism. Shortly after Mr. DeSantis's press conference, Mr. Trump reposted a photo first circulated earlier this year that the original poster claims is Mr. DeSantis at a party drinking alcohol with high school girls he taught years ago at a boarding school. Ron DeSanctimonious will probably find out about false accusations, fake stories sometime in the future, as he gets older, wiser, and better known, when he's unfairly and illegally attacked by a woman, even classmates that are underage, or possibly a man. I'm sure he will want to fight these misfits just like I do, Mr. Trump posted on his Truth social media site. Mr. Trump's supporters have demanded that GOP leaders close ranks behind the former president and condemn any attempt to arrest and prosecute Mr. Trump. Among declared and potential GOP candidates, only Mr. DeSantis is competitive with Mr. Trump in 2024 polling. Some surveys have shown Mr. DeSantis, who has not officially jumped into the race, leading Mr. Trump in early voting states. The governor could play a role in the Bragg case if Mr. Trump, who lives in Palm Beach, is indicted but refuses to turn himself in to New York City authorities. In that instance, Mr. DeSantis could intervene and block Mr. Trump's extradition. Mr. DeSantis said he won't help Mr. Bragg advance his case. I have no interest in getting involved in some type of manufactured circus by some Soros DA, Mr. DeSantis said. He is trying to do a political spectacle, he's trying to virtue signal for his base. I've got to spend my time on issues that actually matter to people. I can't spend my time worrying about things of that nature, so we are not going to be involved in it in any way. Mr. DeSantis said the real victims of Mr. Bragg are the ordinary citizens who have to live with Mr. Bragg's liberal policies that ignore crime and empower criminals. He touted his own efforts to combat Mr. Soros's money and liberal criminal justice agenda. In August, he removed Hillsborough County State Attorney Andrew Warren after accusing Mr. Warren of refusing to prosecute serious crimes. Soros district attorneys are a menace to society, and I'm just glad I'm the only governor in the country who has actually removed one from office during my tenure, Mr. DeSantis said.